Hey y'all, happy Thursday. Thank you guys again for tuning into my channel. Welcome to Erica the Queen's Tarot. I'm here to give you guys a quick reading, all right? This is going to be a general reading. This can be about love, finances, your job, a friend, family member. Take whatever works for you in your situation, okay? Take only the messages you can relate to. If you cannot relate, this is not your reading, okay? I'm starting, off with my, wow. With my tarot deck, I have the Five of Wands immediately. Some of you have some kind of confrontation, some kind of conflict with people or a person in your life, okay? These people are definitely confrontational, full of drama. They're very toxic. This is an environment you need to get away from. Now, if this is family, some of you are debating about staying away from your family, but some of you are not. Ooh, 10 of Cups. Yeah, this is definitely a family dynamic here. Now, this can be you having difficulties and being frustrated with your relationship and your connection with someone you have kids with. All right, you don't have to have kids, but you're definitely in a bad space with someone, and there's a lot of conflict here, okay? You're trying to find a resolution to this, okay? Ooh, look. The 10 of Pentacles, y'all. Listen, this is definitely a family dynamic. Now, if it's not someone that you're dating or seeing or in a relationship with, this can be your immediate family, brothers, sisters, cousin, mom, whoever, okay? Let's see what else we got. This is definitely confrontation going on. And is it because of money? Is there something going on here regarding money with family? Let's see what else, y'all. Okay, because I see confrontation here, back and forth, battling, arguing. Did somebody get in a physical fight with someone? Okay, let's see. Look, the Hangman. Okay, you're definitely in your head. And like I said, some of you are debating about staying away from your family members. There may be something that happened with some money. You found out about some money. Or something that happened that caused a lot of drama and conflict here. Okay, we got the Emperor at the bottom. Somebody wanted control over a situation, okay, and they just could not have it. I got the Three of Cups here too, with the Death card. This is somebody or some people you're used to hanging with, okay? Somebody that you definitely have a connection with here. I'm trying to get more on the story here. Spirit, please guide me in the right direction for my collective. What's the message? What is the message? What is the message? We got the Hermit and the Four of Wands. This is definitely a connection. This is definitely a connection here. I'm definitely picking up on energy of someone who is definitely in their head, staying to themselves, thinking about this family dynamic here. With this Four of Wands, this is definitely, okay, well, Spirit is leading me in the direction of a relationship. But you're very much confused about it. You definitely are trying to figure out what you need to do in regards to this, okay? And like I said, if it's not in regards to a relationship, it's definitely a family dynamic here. Something that some of y'all are going through with family. It's not telling me exactly what's going on, but there needs to be a balance here with this Temperance card. Some of you need to figure out what to do in regards to your family. Does it have to do with children? Making a decision in regards to children? Ooh, money, like I said. This is only going to be for a couple of y'all or a few of y'all, okay? The Spirit is giving me information that this reading definitely has to do with the connection and money. I'm going to be pulling from my love and money cards too, just to verify. Yeah, this is a love reading. Okay. We got the Ace of Cups and we have the Ace of Pentacles here. Yeah, somebody's trying to defend their territory, their money, their finances against some people. Okay, are you a giver? Are you a pleaser? Are you someone who always wants to please other people? And now you're trying to pull your energy back, but you're feeling bad about doing this? You have a big, big heart. Some of you are financially stable and people depend on you. It's like people are pulling from your energy and you're trying to stay strong, okay? You are definitely trying to tame the beast within you because it's definitely there, but you're trying to be this giver, this nurturer, this person who wants to please everyone is what I'm getting here. But you are definitely conflicted about being here for these people. All right, you can be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, and or Sagittarius here. I'm also getting Virgo energy. Look, the Devil is here. These are some people you need to walk away from. These are some very toxic energies, but it'll break your heart to do this. Look. Oh, that one fell on the floor. Okay, I'm going to pick that one up, y'all. Listen, we got the Three of Swords, the Eight of Cups, and the Devil energy. There are some people that you need to walk away from. Some people who continue to use you, that have broken your heart, who have let you down, who have not returned favors to you. Some people that you keep looking out for in some kind of way here. But you're hurting yourself in doing so. Yeah, you need to reject somebody. Okay, you need to stop giving your all to someone because they have nothing to give you. Okay, they never have anything to give you. Is this a relationship or is this a family member here? The Magician. Yeah, listen. You are the type of person, you're very magnetic. People know that you have a lot of good energy within you, that you are a force, okay? And people are drawn to your energy, but there are devilish people here, and they do not, I'm not going to say they don't mean well, but they know that they can get things from you. And these are users. I'm getting energy of users. And when you say no, these people want to start conflict and confrontation in your life and tell you, well, why not? Why you can't do this? Or they make, I heard subliminal posts. These are people who feel like they need to, they just want to take from you. They want to take your energy, pull on your energy. Yeah. A new beginning. You need a new beginning away from these people. Now this can also be a lover, because we do have this Ace of Cups here, and these can, like I said, a lover, somebody you love very much, that you want to help, but this person isn't helping themselves. Okay, you want them to get up and do something for themselves. Okay, because this is messing up your family dynamic, your home with the children. Like, you're the one who's holding all the weight here. Okay, this reading is not gender specific. It can be for male or female, but there's definitely a lot of love here. Either you have love for the person you're with and you want them to do more, or you have love for some family members, but they are takers. Okay, they are definitely taking. What else do we have for the collective? This definitely has to do with family and finances and people that you love. Those are going to be the last ones. I got quite a few. At the bottom, we got the Five of Pentacles. Listen, these people feel like you leave them out in the cold when you tell them no. This is definitely a connection. Definitely a connection. The first time I said no, it's like I never said yes. I just heard that old Destiny's Child song. And this makes this person burdened, or these people feel burdened. With that Ten of Wands, yeah, it's like you can't say no to these people. Like, they get very upset, or this person gets very, very upset when you tell them no. Okay, we have the Knight of Wands here. This is somebody who plays on your emotions too, though. This is somebody who knows how to get their way with you. Somebody who has a way with words. They know how to get money from you. Somebody you really, really love and care about. But this person is very, very toxic. And at one point they did break your heart. This person doesn't have a lot to offer you either. Maybe they're not financially stable like you are. So you find yourself helping this person more than they help you. You don't want to see this person down, but you are very much stuck in your head about still helping this person or helping these people. They can't keep your name out of their mouth, is what I just heard. But the Four of Swords, this is stressing you out. You need a break. You need a break. You need a new beginning. You need to pull yourself away from this energy. You are being pulled in so many different directions, trying to take care of everybody, trying to be the shoulder to lean on for each and every one around you. That is not going to work. You need to have time and energy for yourself, okay? We got the King of Swords here. I'm getting masculine energy, but it can be a woman as well. This is somebody who has the gift for gab. They come in with all these sob stories about how they need help, how they can't make it, how they can't pay this, how they're going to be losing that. And you're the one who's holding you're the one that's keeping the foundation stable. Listen, you guys may have a child together or children. Or you're explaining to these people, like, look, I have children. There's no way I can keep helping you. Okay? And these people get very upset about that. The Eight of Wands. This needs to happen quickly. Whatever changes you're making in this dynamic to put yourself first needs to happen very quickly. Because these people, this person, is continuously draining your energy, draining your finances, and you're the type of person, you'll give your last and go without to help people. But I think that you need to start putting yourself first. And some of you are going to say, yeah, I do, but a lot of you do not. You do not. Look, we got the Six of Swords, the Ace of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. Yeah, there's somebody coming towards you that definitely has a gift for gab, okay? They know how to get you. They know how to make you fall into the trap and feel bad for them so that you'll give them something. And it has to do with money, okay? I'm telling you. I heard Family Affair, that old school song. It's a family affair. Yeah, this is a family affair, baby. Listen, some of them know they can leech off of you, honey. And some of y'all are talking a little bit too much about what y'all have. Some of y'all need to learn how to be quiet. There's no... And some of you are genuine about it, but also some of you want to prove a point, so you can't be upset when people are calling and wanting money, okay? You don't have to give it to them, but if these are people who don't have much going for themselves and you have a little bit more, they're going to ask, okay? Going back to these cards, Spirit led me to these two cards, the Two of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. Some of you are in a connection with somebody who feels left out in the cold. They may have lost a job, lost an apartment, lost a place, and they really need your assistance right now. Somebody needs your help. Somebody needs your help. They don't have much, like I said. Or maybe you have been rejecting this person, not giving them anything because they can't give back to you. They can't pour into you. And they're very upset the fact that you don't want to look out for them. So they want to start a confrontation. Yeah, let's pull from the other deck. Alright, y'all, I have my Love and Money Oracle deck. Peeping. Maintain a facade and guard your privacy with care. Keeping secrets might protect you for a while, but they won't last. There's a lot of people up in your business, baby, about the money you're making, about what you're doing. And if you are helping someone or a mate or somebody, people are in your business about you helping this person. All right, what we have? We have honor. The pursuit of honor has led to inflated stories and distorted truths. Look, you're doing so good in your life that people are making up stories, okay? Because they're upset about where you may be in life, okay? You're flourishing, you're happy, you're finding balance in your life. And look, you're number one, but look at 2 and 3. The cup gets smaller and smaller, and that's how these people are in the physical, okay? They're small because all they do is run their mouth and gossip about you. It says you place your worth in others' hands, allowing reputation to overshadow authenticity. So some of you are pretending to be something you're not. Remember, I said some of y'all go online and talking about the kind of money you got and what you have, even if it's fancy things or, you know, just how you dress. People are getting, they're assuming that you have a lot going on, so they're gossiping about this, okay? And some people want to test the waters and see if it's true, so that's why they borrow, so they can go back and have something to talk about if you don't have it, okay? It says, you've helped me realize that my ambition is not bound by what others expect. Together we can reach heights I never thought possible. Our connection empowers me to step out of the box I place myself in and to dream without limits. Yes, that's this connection that I was talking about. This person does want to be better. They do want to find a job. They do want to do better so that they can provide for you and provide for the family and the children, okay? So I'm getting friends and family on one side, but I'm also getting this connection. I think you're leading this person that you are in a connection with. You're making them change their mind about the way they view life. Ooh, what's that one? Called intention. Listen, this is the Five of Wands, y'all. It says feels a barrier to intimacy and unable to form close relationships, feels powerless in decision making and unable to influence outcomes. If you truly knew my soul and my inner conflicts, you might not love me anymore. I'm terrified you'll reject me if I reveal my true self. Yeah, well, these people and this person they're revealing their true selves, okay? That's a fact. And it's causing a lot of tension because I believe that this person you were very close to, they're using you now. You're starting to feel used, okay? And now you're starting not to trust other people because of what this person or your family has done. It's causing so much tension. Some of you have been maybe in a bad mood lately. You haven't been really feeling like yourself, okay? And you're figuring out who this person or these people really are. Some of y'all had a physical altercation with someone in your family or someone that you were dating. There was someone you definitely had an altercation with. That's that Five of Wands. Yeah, there was a fight here, if you can relate. Was this person giving money to other people, a third party, and you found out, and that's why you're rejecting them? You found out that this person was giving somebody else some money. Another person disrupts your relationship and causes turmoil. Trust broken by infidelity and struggling to rebuild it. Ooh. This person was out here fucking around, giving the money that you gave to them to someone else. Or you guys had something together and you found out that they were giving money to someone else. Maybe you have a business with this person or something like that. At the bottom it says, I was foolish to underestimate the impact of infidelity. I should have valued our connection more than my desires. Please forgive me for not recognizing its importance. Now they want to come back. I'm hearing a song, y'all, Bobby Caldwell. Some of y'all don't even know this song, so I'm not even going to go there. But they pretty much have your pictures. This person, oh, I'm getting so much energy, y'all. Like, this person will always love you. They feel very, very bad for what they did. Some of y'all have moved on, and this hurts their feelings when they see you online looking good and with someone else or mentioning someone else. Okay, this is definitely a lover. If you fought your mate, that's the energy I'm getting here too. If y'all almost was like in a physical altercation, for real, all right? Abandonment. Look, that's that Five of Pentacles. Look, all the cards are coming out here, y'all. It says effort seems invisible and feels undervalued, experience genuine hurt and feels deeply betrayed. Yep, that's you. And that's why this fight, listen, that's why this fight happened. I'm telling you. Because you felt betrayed. You felt like this person really turned their back on you. Like they definitely went and wined and dined someone else or did something that really fucked over you, that made your feelings very much hurt. Okay, and there was a third party. There was someone that your person was dealing with. Okay, I'm not getting family here. I'm getting a connection. I'm getting that Ace of Cups here. That Two of Cups that I saw. You gave this person an ultimatum to get right or get left. And I think this person was still fucking up after you gave them the ultimatum. What's the last two cards? So I can move to what's the vibe. And that's going to be it for this reading. Loneliness. Distant twin flame fuse your spiritual journey and inner growth. Solo ventures reveal hidden truths and personal growth. Some of you have definitely taken a step back. That's that hermit. Listen, that's that hermit energy. If you're a Virgo or dealing with one, doesn't have to be. You're definitely leaning on your own support right now. You're figuring out that you do not need to keep supporting certain people, being in their energy, letting them use you. Not only is it the person you've been in a connection with, it's family and friends and people always depending on you. You're sick of it. You're sick of being people's backbone. All right? We have no exit. Trapped in a situation with no exit or escape. Experience a perpetual return to the same situation, trapped in an infinite loop with no escape, engaged in a task that never ends. We keep replaying the same story over and over again, and it never ends well. When will we finally learn to break this cycle? Some of y'all have been cheated on by this person already before. It broke your heart. You may be a male as well. You've been hurt too. It's like a constant circle. You forgive them. They need your money. They step out again. You forgive them. They wait some months and then they do it again. And then you abandon them. They want to come back and argue. Y'all get into a fight. Even if it's not physical, it could be a verbal altercation. And things just don't turn out right the way that they're supposed to. Because this connection is off balance. It's like a hamster wheel that needs to be, you need to jump off of it and keep focusing on yourself. Exploitation, others having power over you due to what they know, suffering from exploitation. And it says, I see now how one of us held all the power, leaving the other feeling small and voiceless. We need to reset the imbalance. But didn't I just say it was the scales are not balanced? This person felt like you had more than them. This person felt like you were doing better than them. They may have called you out and you guys argued because they were like, you think you're the shit, you think you're better than me. And listen, it's not far-fetched that some men are intimidated by very strong, independent women. Some men are, okay? But this can also be a woman saying this to a man. But there's definitely a cycle here, a cycle that's being repeated, of being used, arguments, a lot of toxic energy here. Digital detox is what you guys need to do. You need to stay off of the internet. Stop watching this person's page. Stop looking at other people's pages. Give yourself a break, okay? It says, lost in the virtual world and neglects real life relationships, realizes the need for a detox and seeks clarity. We keep repeating the same pattern. Look, it just said that we need to fix this imbalance. This one says trapped in a situation you can't get out of, okay? When will we learn to break this cycle? And this one says we keep repeating the same patterns with our phones and it never ends well. When will we learn to limit our screen time and be more present? Yeah, because some of you are basing your reality off of the fucking internet, okay? There's also people that's gossiping and watching on the internet. So you guys are always going to be arguing when people are throwing subliminal messages, especially if it's an ex or somebody that's messaging you, or you see somebody that's throwing hints that they didn't messed around with your man or woman. That's definitely going to leave you in a bitter energy, okay? The last one is Shredder. Notice patterns that suggest it's time to delete unwanted memories. Random thoughts and intense feelings urge you to shred the remnants of the past. Time to let some shit go. Even if it's this person. I want to awaken your memories of us, but it is too late. Will you grasp the depth of our bond or misunderstand the intentions? This person wants you back. It's a gaslighter though, manipulative ass person that I'm picking up here. They're very manipulative. They've stepped out, they've done things, they've caused chaos in your life. They want you to stay in this cycle with them. They don't have a lot going for themselves. Okay, now they're feeling abandoned. Feeling like, oh, you think you're better than them, when really you just want to care for yourself. Really you just want to be on the, a different energy, a different wavelength in your life, okay? And you're being protected as well. This is my What's the Vibe deck. Archangel Michael is here to protect you so that no harm comes to you, okay? Divine intervention is here. And that's really why this person is upset, because they see you don't really care much, okay? They may be feeling lonely and lost without you. All right, let's go ahead and get a few so I can end this reading. What's the messages? What's the vibe? Go to collective spirit. What's the vibe? What did I say? What did I say? That's it. At the bottom, we got puzzled. Confused, perplexed, conflicted. This person is very much confused. Well, pretending to be confused as to why you don't want to deal with them anymore. Why you're not giving them finances. Why haven't you forgiven them by now? Some of you have stepped into, you've taken your power back. You stepped into your power, okay? You're finally figuring out who has good intentions for you and who doesn't, and who wants you to stay on this same cycle, okay? Who wants your life to continue to be incomplete while you're trying to make yourself whole. There is someone here that is holding you back from greatness, all right? There is someone here that you have loved, that you have helped, and they continue to try to hurt you. It may not be purposely, but this person doesn't know any better. I would say please don't get into a physical altercation with this person. But like I said, people are gossiping, and in your business, we have sipping. What's the tea? They love to know the tea. Rumors, gossip, nosy. I said that. Come on now. People are gossiping. They're nosy. All up in y'all's business, trying to figure out what's going on because they don't see y'all together, because you seem happy and this person doesn't seem to be online as much. Give it a rest. Give it a break. People are being nosy online. Hopeless, lost, depression, suicide. Yeah, this person is feeling lost without you, baby. Lost, hopeless, depressed, stressed. Don't even want to deal with anybody else, not even a third party. They know that their lives have fell down, that they are drowning in sorrow because they have done you wrong. And now you really don't want to deal with them is what I'm getting here. Love, family. This just confirms my reading. Thank you again, Spirit. You cannot trust this inner circle that you're with, because I feel like they use you for your money. I feel like they use you in some ways that you don't see. When you guys want to go out, maybe they always need you to drive. Maybe they want to borrow your clothes. Maybe they need a few dollars to do this and do that. And these are the type of people that you don't mind helping, but some of them don't even pay you back. And then you found out that somebody you were in a connection with were dealing with a third party or spending their money doing some silly shit. I heard gambling. And at one point, you were feeling hopeless. Let's cut the deck. Clingy, old exes, dead relationships, old ways. This person is still stuck in their old ways. All right, this ex is still stuck in their old ways, loving the nightlife, dealing with all these people, these women, these men. Healing. Some of you are still healing from this toxic shit. But you are finding joy, happiness, and you're healing, and you're finding love and for yourself. You're recharging your batteries. You're staying put. Like that hermit, like that hangman. You're staying put. Breathe, let go, clear your mind. Stop giving so much of yourself to these people, especially people who have hurt you. You don't owe nobody shit. You owe yourself kindness and love and sympathy. All right, I'm not saying have a pity party, but pat yourself on the back for being a good person. Don't feel bad about the things you have done. All right, step out of this toxic energy that you've got going on and continue to honor yourself. You are number one. Who cares what people are talking about? A lot of them ain't gonna say it to your face. Okay, stay offline. Stop telling people so much of your business and stop being the go-to. Let people fall. Let people have their fall from grace. You cannot continue to help other people and hurt yourself. Okay? That's the message I'm getting here. I don't care who feels abandoned. Let's cut this deck really quickly. Yeah. Ace of Wands. It's time for you to step into your power. Take your power back. You are magical. You are wonderful. Anything that you talk about, pray for, or manifest will come to you because you deserve it. But everybody does not deserve to grasp and lay in your blessings. Let's talk about laying in your blessings. A lot of people don't deserve to not even just enjoy your blessings. They don't deserve to lay in your blessings, okay? And stretch out and he's doing so good, she's doing so good. I can get breakfast in the morning. I can use his or her car. I can still text my little bitches on the side. I can still, no. If they're in this energy, keep them there and stop feeling bad for people. Stop. That's the message I have for you today. I hope that you can resonate. I will be back tomorrow on Friday for another reading. Saturday, no promises. I have some things to do, but definitely tomorrow. All right? I'm open for free readings and feel free to reach out to me. All right? Yep, Divine Masculine. Masculine energy is here. Ooh, look what else I saw, y'all. I'm sorry. I know I gotta go. Masculine narcissist. Yeah, you broke this person's ego. Good for them. Bye.